What's up, everyone? Welcome to SDS Season 8, first week of playoffs. Um, this week we have 4 games to watch, obviously, because that's how playoffs works. They all got done pretty early, so decided to just record this video now. I've actually already watched, I think, all of these games except one, and I might have even watched that one, and then I just blocked it out of my memory. But anyways. I kind of already know what happens in most of these games, but regardless, there's stuff I wasn't paying too much attention to, so maybe I'll be more attentive to that. First up, we got me versus Joey. This is a This is a rematch of week 1. I believe the first or second game played this season. So that's cool to see in the playoffs. Anywho, we brought kind of the same teams. I believe the only change was he brought Skarmory instead of what was it? He didn't bring Ogerpon. He brought both his Terras. He didn't bring Hitmonlee. I don't remember what his 6-mon was last time. Maybe it'll come back to me throughout this game. But anyways, I got the Latios, Diancie, Terra, Melmetal, Almamola, Galarian Moltres, and Nidoqueen. I believe the Diancie is Terra Poison, and the Dusknoir is Terra Water, and the Yanmega is Terra Fire. He brought the Gaijin Fire, Gastrodon, Fezandipiti, Dusknoir, Yanmega, and Skarmory. I feel like I should make an intro card instead of just looking at this for 2 minutes while I do my intro, but anywho. He's going to lead with Fezandipiti. I'm going to lead with Nidoqueen. I don't know why I thought I led with Latios here, but yeah, Nidoqueen was really good in this matchup. It outsped pretty much everything but Gouge and Yanmega, so I was like, okay, I can just lead that, and I felt like he would just lead Fezandipiti, because Joey's been using Fezandipiti really well, and I'm just kind of trying to abuse the fact that he's comfortable using Fez, which is kind of why Nidoqueen's here. I'm going to be sub on the Nidoqueen, sub Black Sludge with Toxic. He's gonna Earth Power, and do I sub again, or do I switch? I switched into Latios here. Yeah, I figured he'd just Earth Power again. He could have also Scalded, but it would have done nothing to Latios anyways. He's gonna go hard in Fezandipiti. I don't know why, because Luster Purge is so free right now, but I'm just gonna flip turn back into Nidoqueen. I actually kind of had that feeling that he'd try to go into Fez anyways, but flip turn into whatever he's going to do. And plus the Gastrodon was already Toxic Poison. It wasn't going to do much to Latios unless it was Base Beam. Which I think he'd have to fear Energy Ball, so yeah. He's Flamethrower the Skarmory. I don't know why he thought Skarmory was going to be safe on a special attacker. I'm obviously going to have coverage for Skarm. And yeah, I chose Flamethrower. I think it was mostly for Ogerpon, but also non-Terra Yanmega. Although Sludge Wave also probably would have killed it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna Earth Power. He turns out to be Shuka Berry. Earthquake does nothing though, and he's gonna Dragon Claw. Aloe's gonna Scale Shot though, and if I was running the same Aloe as last time, this would have killed. This absolutely would have killed, because I don't think I was attack invested at all. Last time I was adamant max attack, and that Gouge should have been dead. But anyways, in the matchup, I think I saw that the Yanmega's Terra Fire, so I was like, okay. Diancie Walls Yanmega, so I don't really need Moltres. I probably also could have sacked Melmetal low-key, but I felt like I needed to keep something around for Fez. So yeah, anyways, I flip turn to kill the Gouging Fire. Then go into Nidoqueen just to get some Black Sludge recovery as he goes Gastrodon. And then he's gonna Scald Burn the Latios, which is fine because I'm leftovers. I don't really know why I chose leftovers. I think I just didn't really have another item to run, or I was originally gonna run a different set, and I just forgot to change the item, but it was kind of whatever. He recovers though, and yeah, Lister Purge just does too much damage, even after the crit. Yeah. that was doing like 49% even, like without a crit. So like the Gastrodon wasn't gonna do anything. Lmao is gonna come in on the Bug Buzz. I'm just kind of sacking Aloe now that like everything Aloe is meant to be is dead. But basically this Yamega has to get like 2 Air Slash flinches. I'm just gonna stay in with Diancie and click Diamond Storm. And I believe, do I switch out? Yeah, I switch in a Nidoqueen here. As he clicks Wisp, he misses, which is kind of sad, but I didn't think it mattered too much. I'm just gonna click Toxic because I figured he'd Earthquake to break a sub. But he has Nightshade, which would have broken a sub regardless. I don't think max HP Nidoqueen could put up a sub that good anyway. So, and I'm just gonna go into Latios. I was like, yeah, his Ghost Stab is Nightshade, so I can just switch into Latios here and then click Luster Purge to kill it. And now I believe he goes into Fez, which I thought was kind of weird. I thought maybe he'd go into Yamega and click Protect again. And the funny thing is, on that original turn, I think the item I was gonna run was Mirror Herb, so I can Mirror Herb the speed boost on Yamega and like Drinko to kill it. But it ended up not really playing out. And then, yeah, Luster Purge does nothing to Fez somehow, but Fez also does nothing to like the rest of my team, so it's just kind of fodder at this point. I'm gonna click Diamond Storm on Diancie, as he's actually weak armor Skarmory, and he's just letting me like get my leftovers health back, and because he's losing more defense, like my Diamond Storm is gonna do more damage, lest he keep roosting because he's removing his flying type. But he's gonna Drill Run here. I believe I just clicked Mystical Fire to kill it. Yeah, I probably could have just done that in the first place, but the defense boost is very useful for absolutely nothing else on his team. He's gonna get the Air Slash flinch, and I believe if he flinches me like one more time, then he can kind of win. Diamond Storm doesn't kill. Like Diancie is like not that strong, I guess. I thought Yamega had a terrible defense stat, but he misses Air Slash twice, which really sucks for him. Wait, did I tear it before? Yeah, I tear it before it came in. I didn't want to take an Iron Head, that's why. But yeah, he misses Air Slash twice, which really sucks for him. But even though that kind of sucked for him, he didn't have the Throat Spray up again, so Melmetal would have lived a hit and then just killed it with Double Iron Bash or Earthquake. Yeah, would have just killed it with Earthquake. Honestly, Bash probably killed it anyways, but and then Fez couldn't do anything in Nidoqueen, so because I don't think he's running Roost on this set. Actually, no, he is running a Roost on this set, but he literally cannot beat Nidoqueen. So it's just a matter of like who has more PP, and it might be him, but it also can't do anything to Melmetal. Like it does like 5% to Melm. So as long as Melmetal eats like the Terra Blast Fire, which I believe does like 80, then like Melm just kind of wins that matchup. But he's deciding to Roost stall me, so I'm just gonna switch into Melm there. Yeah, see, Player Up does absolutely nothing. And just one Iron Bash will just knock it out. And that'll be GG's to Joey. He said he wasn't sure why he didn't bring Terra Ground on the Yamega. Terra Ground definitely would have like swept me, but because I saw that there's no Terra Ground, that's kind of why I was like comfortable stacking Moltres. So yeah, still unfortunate though, because Terra Ground, like, if I didn't have Moltres on my team, then like yeah, that Yamega just 6-0s, which comes to show how scary Terra Yamega is. Anyways, our next matchup is gonna be Terra Breloom Haunter. I think this is Haunter's first game. Celesteela, Iron Moth, Umbreon, and Lucario versus Slowbro, Hydreigon, Lycanroc Dusk, Ursaluna Bloodmoon, Crobat, and Magnezone. No Ogerpon. Interesting. Anyways, the Terra types, it's just Terra Steel on the Breloom, as Sacred Ash doesn't have the Terra. We're gonna see the close combat. And teleport into Magnezone. Yeah, every game I watch of like Sacred Ash, like these games are just so boring to watch. I don't think it's worth speeding up just yet That did a lot. Don't know if it's analytic Magnezone. No, it should be Magnet Pull for Celesteela, maybe. Dual Wing Beat's not gonna do shit to Terra Steel, and like I'm pretty sure this is Terra Steel just to beat like Crobat. I don't know, I might have went like Terra Rock if I wanted to beat Crobat specifically, but Steel is useful for like Lycan Rock. I believe, yeah, it's just gonna close combat though. Yeah. And then Lucario's gonna come in, he's gonna switch out of the Lycan because like Extreme Speed or Vacuum Waves is gonna come out. Does Lucario also get Mach Punch? I don't know if it got Mach Punch or if it still only gets a Vacuum Wave and Extreme Speed, but either way, Umbreon's just gonna wall Magnezone, like it's not gonna fucking matter. Foul Play is not gonna do that much either though. So it's just kind of a stall fest here. I feel like if I were to Danley, I just like wish Baton Pass. But you can also just kind of stay in, like slowly chip down the Magnezone because Sacred Dash doesn't have like a Wish Passer. Yeah, he didn't bring Florges to this game, which I think makes sense because Iron Moth and Celesteela like absolutely destroy Florges. Florges can't really wall Breland, really can't wall Lucario. I guess it can maybe handle like Umbreon, but that's kind of it. It also really can't handle like a Vicious Rend either from Dracovish, which he didn't bring. So yeah, I can see why there's no Florges here. Foul Play is just gonna knock out the Magnezone as Umbreon literally gets back up to full, so you just kind of wasted a lot of time, I feel. Sacred Dash did, but I also don't really know like what else you do. I think you'd switch in Lycan Rock. Maybe if you want to go for as much damage as you can, you switch in Lycan Rock on the Wish or the Protect. We're gonna see the Lycan Rock come in though, actually. We're gonna see a Flamethrower and then, yeah, Leech Seed. Celesteela has a lot of HP, so it doesn't get like the most out of Leech Seed, but I mean, like, it's still doing enough. I see Big Giga Drain. So Sacred Dash is just kind of trying to work around, like, clicking Flamethrower, letting Hydreigon stay kind of healthy, and then switching in Blood Moon. And then going back into Hydra on the Giga Drain. Yeah, so we have a Roost. Yeah, Hydreigon always wins that matchup, I feel. Luring Voice, though, on the Umbreon's interesting. It's definitely for Hydreigon. I don't know if it kills. I watched this game, but I can't remember if it, like, wrote code or not. Foul Play does nothing to Blood Moon. I think Blood Moon's physical attack set's, like, 65. Which, I mean, is, like, not the lowest thing. Like, it could be, like, base 30, but yeah, Foul Play is just not doing anything because Blood Moon Luna is balanced and has, I think, roughly the same defenses as, like, Hippowdon. And, yeah, I mean, like, Blood Moon Luna is pretty balanced, I feel. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, as you can see, like, Blood Moon does not that much, and it just kind of gets Toxic Stalled by Umbreon. Celesteela's gonna come in though on the Play Rough. Gonna get big attack drop and then Lycan Rock will close combat. Lucario come in. Yeah, he wants to preserve Lycan Rock for Iron Moth, I feel. And teleport back into Lycan Rock. Do you live at close combat? No, probably not, but you have to click close combat. Yeah, you go into Haunter here. Alright, the end is near. The end is fucking near, finally. I believe this is, I wanna say Scarf Haunter. Yeah, he has to let Sobo go down. Honestly, if I were him, I might have just sacked Lycan Rock there, or sacked Hydreigon. Probably Hydreigon, and then went back into Slowbro. I'm not really sure, but yeah, the Haunter is gonna get a big showing here. Just clicking Sludge Wave 5 times and beating that end game. So he didn't even really need like Lucario or Moth or anything to do that much. Like Haunter on its own just kind of like swept the end game there. So good showing from Danley. Both me and him beating the top 2 seeds. As we both just barely make playoffs, which is really interesting. Like, this is a really interesting season, I think, in terms of, like, seeding with the people, and then, like, so far, just playoffs just being like 2 upsets back to back. Like these 2 games happen at the exact same time, like around 6 p.m. on Tuesday, or yeah, it was on Tuesday, which I think is really funny. But yeah, Sacred Ash is gonna go down. Really good season. He showed everyone that you really don't need a Terra. You just have to click teleport, Volt Switch over and over again, and then you can win. Anyways, we're back to a really fun matchup, I think. Maybe not for Madroxov, but for P McGee, maybe. Walking Wake, like, maybe is a little bit of an issue for, like, some stuff, but you can always, like, Terra Blast Fury with, like, Futsal, I feel, maybe. Also, like, Volcanion kind of stops other water attacks going into it. I feel like Volcanion's there just because, like having other water types in terrain teams is also, like, really scary. So having a Volcanion to, like, handle every water type is just, like, very helpful for P McGee, and then, like, there's no hazards, so you don't even have to run, like, boots. So it's very nice. Anyways, on the Draxus side, you have Sneasler, Landers Therian, Terra Meloetta, Walking Wake, Tapu Bulu, and Electros versus Tapu Koko, Archaludon, Pelipper, Futsal, Volcanion, I almost said Volcarona, and Annihilate. We haven't seen the Annihilate this much, like, that much this season, which kinda, I mean, sure, I mean, you're a rain team, and you're probably always going to bring Terra Futsal, and, like, P McGee is definitely farming kills with this Futsal. I feel bad for Dudanley that has to face it next week, so we'll see what happens. Eel has also been shown to be pretty good this season. I don't think it's, like, on the kill board, like, too high on the kill board. It might be, like, up there, but Madroxer has really liked Eel this season. I also really like Eel. If you've been with me for, like, the last few years, like, you know, I used to spam Eel in draft, and, like, this thing, I had a game where, like, it 1v1 Spectrier and then, like, killed 4 more mons after that because, like, it just didn't die. So yeah, Eel's kind of insane in the right spots, I feel. It also walls the shit out of Coco, so I mean, like, maybe we see lead Eel. Yeah, we're gonna see lead Eel into Pelipper. Yeah, he's always leading Pelipper. I feel like lead Pelipper is just kind of stupid. Yeah, we get the Sunny Day, which means it's not Assault Vest, but I think that's interesting in a way. A crit Volt Switch. And going to Lando. Yeah, Coco not wanting to stand on Lando. We're gonna U-turn though, back into Eel. Are we gonna see a Sunny Day again, or are we just gonna see a Volt Switch? We're just gonna see a Volt Switch. Yeah, we're boosting Annihilate up a little bit. Tapu Bulu, I'm wondering if this thing is running, oh, just Woodhammer. Oh, we're just gonna fucking kill it. Okay. You know, fair enough. I wonder if it's, like, Banded Blue, maybe. But even if Annihilate could bulk up there, then, like, maybe... I don't know. We're gonna see the Electro Shot. Eel's gonna die for sure. Yeah. We're gonna see Walking Wake. Walking Wake isn't gonna kill, I feel. It's gonna miss Dragon Tail, which really sucks. But, yeah, no, you can't flip turn on Volcanion, dude. Yeah, he forgot. Okay. Sure. Anyway. Steam Eruption is going to crit the Meloetta. We're not going to see Terra Meloetta. Actually, what are the Terra mons? It looks like Terra Ghost Meloetta, and then just, yeah, it's Terra Fairy Futsal. Figured. Because he definitely wants to be Walking Wake with the Futsal. We're gonna see Rain Dance Coco again. Okay. Then U-turn into Archaludon. See Big Woodhammer. Yeah. Oh, it's Life Orb Bulu. I didn't notice that it was Life Orb. I think, or no, that wasn't Life Orb. That was just Woodhammer. I'm stupid. Ignore me. What is this Meloetta gonna do? We're gonna see Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost Hyper Voice. Interesting. And then Electro Shot. We're looking not very great into Archelodon right now, not gonna lie. Are we gonna see the Earth Power, maybe? Ooh, Adrenaline Orb. Honestly, that's a really cool idea for Archelodon. Yeah, I think you just lose Archelodon now. That's something I thought about running against, the Joxa 2. Well, I did run it. I ran Adrenaline Orb on, like, Boom, but Adrenaline Orb on, like, a special attacker is definitely a lot better. So yeah, Sneasler is still stronger. He could have went Sneasler earlier. He definitely could have went to Sneasler earlier, but whatever. Yeah, we just see the Archelodon. Yeah, this is why Archelodon. I think Archelodon's gonna be like 15 points next season. I don't know why this mon is 12. At least I think I had it at 12, but like this mon's definitely like a 14, 15, maybe 16. Cause it just does this shit on rain with the Electro Shot. You could even just run like manual rain, cause like Archelodon just seems like that unstoppable sometimes. But yeah, we see P McGee. We're gonna see P McGee versus the Danley. Honestly, I feel like maybe we expected P McGee to win out, but I'm hoping the Danley can show off something. He has a lot of priorities, so I mean, like maybe. Last up we have Fletchhead versus Ryan. I tried to watch this game, but like they were picking moves so slowly that I was like, yeah, this is taking like 2 hours. I'm just gonna like not. So anyways, we have Trapagos, Petron, Lokix, Vanillux, Terra Bonsong, and Sylveon. I kind of forgot that Fletch had Vanillux, but that moun's pretty good. It's definitely good at getting like Blizzard freezes because Christmas Magic. We need Christmas Magic in July, guys. Anyways, we have Ryan with the Monkey Dory, Cloth, Scrafty, Swellow, Raikou, and Flygon. Yeah, he has just a bunch of like low tiers with him. But like they put in work. Monkey Dory, I used to shit on that mon, but I honestly feel like Monkey Dory is like not that bad. It just has like a different play style. Like sometimes people just don't understand. They just don't understand the monkey. Anyways, we have Terra Steel on Flygon and Terra Fire on Bronzong. We're gonna frisk the Focus Sash. Yeah, the Lokix is gonna Sucker Punch. Into Petrunt. Yeah, and Petrunt's just gonna eat the knockoff. We're gonna take that Shuka Berry. I'm assuming it's just for Flygon, but yeah, whatever. Terra Swellow's gonna come in on the recover, and we're gonna U-turn back into Monkey Dory. Going hard Monkey Dory on Petrunt is a little risky, but you probably know that he's not gonna pick up Shadow Ball. And like Monkey Dory definitely like eats a Shadow Ball. That Petrunt did not eat Boom Burst though. That's what I'm saying. And I think here, yeah, he goes hard Flygon. I probably would have just clicked Boom Burst again. And try to break through the confusion, because I feel like you have to kill this Petron. Which is really sad, because like you have Scrappy Swallow, you have Monkey Dory, you have Scrafty, you have Flygon, but like Petron just kind of stays in on like everything and kills them. And recovers up. That mon's super obnoxious. We're gonna see Specs Sylveon. Hyper Voice kind of did nothing. I'm kind of thinking the Monkey Dory is like... That might be a Assault Vest, but it could also just be kind of bulky. Like, I feel like Monkey Dory is not that bad on the special side, but I don't remember its stats. I see First Impression not do that much to Cloth, and Cloth is just a regen mon. Like, Lokix is not gonna have an easy time beating Cloth, especially with Rocky Helmet. Like, you're kind of just killing yourself on it. But yeah, you can switch out a Cloth. You go hard Terrapagos, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go Swellow, and then probably just U-turn to break the Terra Shell. It would have been funny if like you turned it so little damage plus Aurora Veil that you just do like 0% and like Terra Shell just stays up, but I don't think it's possible to even do that. I think you always have to do like at least 1% or 1 damage. We're gonna see Flamethrower. Kill the Flygon. Yeah, this is just a rock polish. It looks like maybe an expert belt or like a wise glasses type of Trapagos. We're gonna see rock polish again. Clear Smog is a really good ring on Monkey Doria, but yeah, you kind of just you have some damage off, but yeah. Raikou is actually faster, so it must be like Scarf. We're gonna see Thunderbolt and Hyper Voice knock out the Raikou, and then Swell's gonna come back in. Bronzong kind of gonna eat that, but Swell can't kill this anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. We're gonna see Speed Swap Bronzong. I think we saw Speed Swap already. Yeah, he's already clicked it a few times. I just kind of ignored it. Pretty cool. I mean, Fletch is already getting the first pick next season, so I don't really know why we're like sitting here doing that, but yeah. Anyways, we have Swellow. Gonna Boom Burst the Petron again. We're gonna see Destiny Bond. Yeah, this is kind of the end game here because now Ryan has to like kind of switch around. Yeah, Petron's just gonna he's gonna read the Scrafty coming in. The Lumberry heals both Toxic and Confusion, which is really cool. Assuming it probably heals like Infatuation too, plus another status. Like you have the big statuses, but then like those little statuses, like Confusion, you know. What else is there? Is it just Confusion and like Infatuation, or I don't know. I'm just kind of talking because we're just watching Destiny Bond recover Dragon Dance, dying to Toxic over and over. Yeah, the knockoff did nothing to Petron. Scrafty is just kind of weak. Terra Scrafty is like, I think, a really good pick. But yeah. Now you just let Swellow kill the Petron, and then you can just click First Impression. Because it's obvious that the Swellow is like choice locked. And GG. So, excuse me, I think on every game, except for this one, we see a major upset. We have the 8th seed moving on to round 2. We have the 7th seed moving on to round 2. We have the 6th seed. Oh, no, we have the 3rd seed moving on to round 2, and then we have the 5th seed. So if Madroxa won, we would have been seeing a 5, 6, 7, 8 playoffs, but nope. Next week we're gonna see me versus Fletch and Danley versus P McGee, I believe. Let me make sure really quick, because I think that's how that works. Yeah, it's gonna be me versus Fletch and Danley versus P McGee. So yeah, those are our matchups next week. Thank you all for watching. Heat of the week, and like any points possibly to give. I still want to give like Scale Shot Aloe like something, so I'll give that like a point. It should have been like Adam and Max Attack to kill Gouge. I don't think I saw anything like interesting here. This was Weak Armor Swords Dance Skarmory, so like I'll give that to Joey as well. Nothing really here. I mean, like Haunter's a cool ring, but it's not like Heat of the Week. Because Haunter's actually a good mom. I don't think I saw anything here. Tri-Attack Magnezone is interesting. What was Tri-Attack even for? Maybe it's just to like status something. Then we have... we saw Mirror Herb on the Landorus, which is cool. Adrenaline and Orbar Chowdown was also really cool to see. And nothing else, but that's the most I can get out of P McGee, so. Oh, it was Silk Scarf. I didn't notice that he frisked it. Brian's gonna yell at me. I just, like, I don't pay attention to the text box that much. I feel like I was looking more at, like, the chat, and I just didn't see it. Like, I saw the choice specs frisked on the Sylveon, so he can't be too mad at me. I like the speed swap on Bronzong. Yeah. That's kind of it. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys next week for the 2 games. And thank you for watching.